Rant.
I have an idea.
And now, another Rant with
Tony, Rant,
and Miguel. Tony, can I get more explosions?
oh, sure.
You didn't. We just need to load up that in with that explosion. That's our intro. We're jumping into this, and we're on. Welcome to Empty Rant. This is Rant 39. Thanks for listening.
39?
Yeah, we're on 39, bro. You know what? I looked up when we did our first rant, and
We're almost midlife.
I think I was talking to David about like how we started and stuff like that on Twitter, and I saw that our first pod was on 7/30/14. So that's coming up, man. That's July 30th. We gotta do something. We gotta plan something
For a year?
Yeah, it's a year, but it was on
That's
Rant.
my birthday. That's after my
Called
birthday.
Rant,
Shout out to Raheel.
That was Tony's idea to call ourselves the Rant Hill.
No, it was your idea.
No, it was
I
your
hated
idea.
it, and I changed it.
It was your idea. Clearly it was. And so we got to the name Empty because it's Miguel Empty, and then or for the M, and then T Tony MT, and then we're just like, what goes with MT? I don't know. MT, and there we are. So it's a very clever name. Thank you, thank you for laughing at that. Episode 39. We got two guests from other podcasts. We got David from the Podcast Without Borders, and we got Rod from the Listening Party podcast. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming, man. This is the first time we have guests from other podcasts. We just started an Instagram about 3 weeks ago, a month ago, maybe something like that. And I'm finding that Instagram seems to be the way to reach out to other podcasts.
I find it kind of interesting that through Instagram, I mean, I think that's originally how me and Rod met, but I mean, I've found a lot of great podcasts through Instagram. It's an awesome tool.
Yeah, definitely. And been using it. There's a visual element to Instagram that allows you to communicate with other parties, because in podcasts, mostly, unless you're running a video podcast, but for the most part, it's audio podcasts, and when you add that Instagram, that Instagram element allows someone to actually have this visual feature to it. So I think that's pretty cool. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I love what you guys have been doing with those little videos you guys put up, because I use Instagram for the podcast, but it's mainly just like a picture here or there. But you guys have been like implementing video and stuff, and you even have like little transitions and all that. So I think that looks really good.
I really urged Miguel to pick that up.
Shut the fuck up, Tony.
I was the creative force for most of those.
Yeah. So Tony's in charge of our creative department, and it's him and these two other guys, and they sit. I'm just kidding. No, it's honestly just me bored at home and sitting in between Ubers. I'm like, hey, let's make a little 12-second video, and I finally got the format down, the pixels and the width and height down. So once you got that down in Adobe Premiere, everything else is just easy peasy. But I like how those are coming out. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I completely agree with Rod. They're awesome. Just keep doing it, man.
Awesome, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. So on tonight's show, I'm your host, Miguel. We also got Tony and Oscar sitting here in the living room with me.
Hello.
It looks like Oscar's going outside to get his girlfriend for whatever reason. I guess he's going to bring his girlfriend in here. Anyways. And then we have, those of y'all that are just tuning in, we got David, Rod, and we also have Randall and Jeremy. Randall, he's there? I think Randall's there. He's the one with the triangle.
Hello.
Randall, what are you doing? Are you on the bus?
No, yeah, I'm having some weird technical issues with being on. I've already had like 3 freezes and Hangouts has crashed. So I may have to skip on this.
Hey, man, whatever you need to do, we appreciate it. Hope you come back. We got Jeremy over there. He's coming live from a radio station. How's it going, Jeremy?
I'm doing all right, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm glad technical difficulties haven't hindered me from joining this crossover guesting podcast.
In 3 words, how would you describe yourself?
Sort of funny, kinda.
In 3 words, how would you describe Tony?
Very, very autistic.
Very autistic. He's interesting. I was watching Bob's Burgers, and Tina from Bob's Burgers. That is how Tony acts. So if you ever watch, Bob's Burgers, yeah. Except I can't see you liking to touch guys' butts too much, but you definitely act in a similar fashion. It's very monotone and stuff like that. But anyways, let's get into our topics. We got 2 topics that we were going to start off with. We got the Joker looking like a joke. Hey, can I get some music here? And we got Jade Helm. We got some conspiracies we want to definitely put up here. I like that music, man. It's decent.
It's a free app. Set it up for me.
That's we're on limited budgets here. Okay.
Oh, I think we all are. Yeah.
That's why we use the WordPress blog site. It's free.
Only podcasting paid even a little bit.
Before we dig into this, David and Rod, do y'all want to talk about y'all's your podcast a little bit more, the background on them, how you got started and stuff like that?
I'll let you go first.
Oh, I was just going to say you should go first, Rob, but that's my Canadian side coming out.
Y'all are very kind.
All right, I guess I'll go first. I'm from Podcast Without Borders, and basically it's a podcast that I started to sit down with other people and podcasters and just have a conversation because I found there was so many cool people out there that I literally just wanted to talk to everyone. And it's awesome, and you guys are welcome to come on at any time.
Nice, thank you. Thank you for the invite. You should definitely have Tony on there. You could talk about mapping and, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z.
We can talk about anything. We even had an erotic novel on once.
Nice.
A neurotic what?
An erotic novelist.
Oh, novelist, erotic novelist. Well,
a neurotic novel is Larry David's autobiography.
Yeah, but Tony digs those erotic cakes for whatever reason. I don't know. He had me get one.
Pop out of?
Yeah, he wants one for his going away party. We only have one more week with Tony, and Tony's moving to Bulgaria. And yeah, we're in South Texas, for those of y'all that don't know, and he's just picking up and leaving to Bulgaria. He wants to
hashtag Tony's Without Borders.
Yeah. Tony Without Borders.
Yeah.
Next.
So y'all are from Texas?
Yeah. All of us are in Texas right now. Randall's in Hawaii, but he was having some difficulties now. And then we're currently in Corpus Christi, which is south end of Texas. And then you got Jeremy, that's more West Texas.
San Angelo, West Texas.
Yeah. Nice. My parents actually live in Austin. I come down there quite a bit. We should grab a beer sometime.
We're going to be in Austin next week. Can you come down there next Tuesday?
I wish I could, but I go down there once or twice a year. But we should all meet up sometime.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Sure. Cool. Hit us up. Cool, man. And Rod, you want to tell us more about your podcast, bro?
Yeah, so it's just a conversational music podcast. Me and my wife have been hosting it for a little over 5 years, and basically every week we put out a different theme, and all our listeners are welcome to submit a song either on our Facebook page or on Twitter or email it to us. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We just go over the songs. We don't know anything about music, so we just kind of mess around.
Oh, come on. You know lots about music, Rod.
I definitely enjoyed the commentary on it. Yeah, it was good commentary.
Yeah. We do most of our research throughout the week, just to catch up on any little interesting facts about the different songs that we play and all that. But yeah. And lately, it's really been picking up. Thanks in a large part to Dave. He really put out the word for us, and yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Oh yeah, man! I just enjoyed that last one. There's a discussion about stickers. We're gonna order more stickers, or you need more requests for stickers. What's going on there?
We still have a lot of stickers left. So if anybody wants a sticker, just send a DM to @the_LP_pod, and we'll mail you some stickers for sure. Yeah.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
They're very nice stickers. I've got one on my laptop right now.
I'll make a video about the unboxing of the stickers. That'll work out too. Cool, man. Okay, so give me some background music, Tony. We're gonna joke it. Which one do you want to go with first, Joker or Jade Hill?
You said Joker first, so yeah.
Well, let's get into the Joker. Give me some Joker theme song.
All right. I don't know what that is. But...
Go for it.
There you go.
Oh my God, it's taking way too long.
Some circus music going on.
I know. What do you got? What is this? I like this.
It's a button.
How the fuck is it? There we go. Sounds decent. Okay, so up we got. Is it Jared Leto? Is that the name? I always say his name wrong.
Yes.
He's playing
30 Seconds to Mars.
So, oh yeah, he was in 30 Seconds to Mars.
He's the band. He's the lead singer guy.
Okay, and Oscar, you were saying he's in Cash Money Records. What's going on with that?
Yeah, well, in the promo, he looks like he has like a silver grill, back to like the Cash Money era with Birdman and stuff when that thing was cool. Yeah. When you had that gum foil in your mouth and you're badass and shit.
I used to do this magic trick, and it required me to put a piece of foil in my mouth. And so you took the light bulb and you put it in your mouth, and what you're doing is you're touching both the the bottom and the side, and the light bulb would light up, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, you're so magical!" And then,
And then he put a dick in his mouth.
no, shut up. And then I ended up biting on the foil, and it hit my feelings, and it was a pretty horrible experience actually.
His feelings.
He also, those teeth also reminded me of those little Mexican kids, like the really horrible Mexican kids you grew up with, that like had silver teeth and bad dental work.
The ones that were saying the F word like way too young, like like in 3rd grade. They're just like, "Fuck you," and you're like, "Whoa, man."
Yeah,
Who
but
taught you that word.
in that promo, he's like, he has all this tattoos and he's got a silver mouth, so he looks like he's part of the Cash Money crew.
Yeah,
That's probably my favorite meme.
I don't know.
Cash Money.
Did you like the tattoos? The ha ha ha. That's from a comic book you lent me, Tony. Which one? Where's that from? The Last Laugh or something like
Killing Joke?
The Killing Joke.
Joke,
Yeah. Ha ha ha. It's from right. Did you see?
Well, I mean,
Have you seen the Joker?
Joker's known for laughing.
I know he's okay, jackass.
Ha ha ha
but
comes out in a lot of comics.
Oh,
Joker.
okay.
And
I thought it was
comics,
distinctly
they have a
from
little-
something. The
bubble.
format of it. No? Are you satisfied with it if that's the last image of or if that is the true profile
I mean,
of the Joker?
They got to do something different to
Yeah.
differentiate from Heath Ledger. So
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
yeah, if that's
I was actually
then you know that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, I mean it's all right with me.
I think once they get him in the classic purple suit, you know, with the little flower, I think he'll be fine.
Maybe.
I think
Maybe.
I was actually talking to Jesse.
Jesse, go ahead.
I was actually talking to Jesse on Friday once this kind of came up, and I know the director David Ayer. David Ayer. He's actually known for like more gritty, like urban like kind of crime dramas. Like he worked on Training Day, Street Kings, a lot of East LA sort of based stuff. So that was kind of like his aesthetic, and I think it was just an homage to it was just like a tip of the hat to like what his version of the Joker would look like for the Joker's 75th birthday. It's not the final thing. I don't think that's going to be. I think it was just his take on Joker for the 75th.
I think Rod, you mentioned that on your show too, because you were saying like that might not be the last image or the last the final step to profiling, I guguess, the Joker or something like that. But I remember you talking more about that because you were really into it, but your wife isn't so much into it.
Oh no, I don't think we didn't talk about. We were talking about Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars! Yeah.
How was you starting to Star Wars? Rod? This just blows my mind.
You're gonna get Tony all hard, and we don't need to go there right now.
Yeah. Let's not go there right now. Yeah.
Oh, what's your take, Rob? What do you think about the Joker?
I don't know. I didn't really like it. Well, here's what happened. I saw it like early in the morning, and I was like, all right, I guess that's pretty cool. But I was kind of confused. I'm not like a big comic book guy or a big, I don't know, superhero movie guy, so I'm not too familiar with the whole thing. But I was confused about whether those tattoos were Jared Leto's tattoos or whether they were like quote unquote the Joker. Like when he had that forehead tattoo, I was like, I've never seen the Joker with a tattoo on his forehead. I don't know. So I wasn't sure. I was a little confused as somebody who's not too familiar with the whole comic book thing. So I don't know.
They're saying, I listened to this other podcast, the Brother Bear podcast, and they were talking about Jack Nicholson got the look right, but didn't get the acting right, and then Heath Ledger got the acting right, but didn't get the look right. So if they could,
more people like that one because he died.
if they could put them together. Well, he's a method actor, yeah. And
No,
speaking of the
I
acting,
know.
I just noticed Jesse's cover image is the Joker. Jesse, what's your take on the Joker? You like it? Yay, nay? Think they should get rid of it, redo it all? What do you want?
I'm not gonna get used to it because I agree with Jeremy. I don't think it's permanent. I think it was just an commemoration for the Joker's 75th anniversary, and there's like insiders and the like with Warner Brothers and ties to David Ayer, and they're telling or they're publicly saying that it's not really permanent. It's just a promo picture,
All right.
just for fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, because the forehead tattoo is a little much, I'd say.
Maybe.
So,
No? You think so?
Yeah.
Well,
Would you
we-
get a forehead tattoo?
No.
Mike
Joke-
Tyson?
Joker's been seen in comic book form with tattoos. He's also been seen with, there's multiple aspects of the image that we saw that it's been incorporated from various variations of the Joker in comic book form. But the huge reference or influence is what you were talking about earlier with Tony is from The Killing Joke.
Okay, so there, I did know something about that. The only reason I know those references is because Tony lent me those comic books like 2 years ago.
I'm
stupid.
pretty sure this promo shot was also influenced by the recent uproar that we discussed a few issues back about the Batgirl 40 issue or the cover being pulled. This is another image taken from that book as well that was pulled from the shelves.
Nice. So,
While
we're talking about comic books, Jesse does The Last Page with Jesse. It's another podcast. You can catch that on was it SoundCloud / Last Page, something like that, right? It's on our website at emptyrant.com. So it's Last Page. Just doing a little plug. Those will be all that are interested and stuff like that. But so Randall,
Why did they pull that from the shelves?
We had a whole this. Yes. Go ahead, Jesse.
There was a variant cover for Batgirl number 40, and Batgirl, the current writers of the Batgirl, they revamped the Batgirl character, so she's like a real teeny bopper, like, I don't know, hipster, and they did a variant cover also for the anniversary of the Joker this year, and the artist paid an homage to The Killing Joke, and The Killing Joke story goes that Joker broke into Barbara Gordon's house, which is Batgirl, Jim Gordon's daughter, and he shot her in the spine, paralyzed her, and then raped her and took pictures of her and gave them to Commissioner Gordon.
Nice.
And people saw that like super offensive. That I don't know. Basically, I mean, it's been done, but they didn't like that he was bringing it back. But I mean, it's an iconic Joker story, and this is Joker's year, his 75th year. So they pulled that from the shelves, and this is one of the iconic images or reflections of that also that Jared Leto's doing.
Dang, that's crazy.
Comic books. David, are you into comic books?
Absolutely. What are your favorite characters? I'm personally a Batman fan myself, but I got to say the Flash has become growing on me quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely there with you. So by the way, spoilers, rest in peace, Batman. I don't know if anybody knew about that.
Whoa! I was gonna watch that. Thanks a lot,
man. So yeah, Batman died this past Wednesday in issue 40.
What? Oh, is that the one with the swords in his back and a smiley face?
Yes, sir.
I just ruined that for everyone? Sorry.
Yeah. If anybody's listening, sorry.
Pretty intense.
Spoiler alert.
Who cares? You just...
Who cares? Randall.
I don't... What do I do?
Yeah, but what comic book is that? What series is that?
I wanted to catch up on trades.
He's died before, hasn't he? And he comes back?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's died before, but... And there's I guess slight hints that I mean obviously it's not permanent, but he's Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo quoted.
Don't worry.
Yeah, but I mean they've made it clear in their run, their take on Batman, he's dead. Like there's no coming back. Somebody else can pick it up and reincarnate him, but to them he's dead.
Wow. You got witchcraft and stuff?
Well, now I have to get all the trades.
It was epic. It was pretty epic.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Where's my Spawn podcast or comic book? You still have it?
Yeah.
What are you playing?
I accidentally was
Get
playing.
out of here, Oscar.
Rant
We're doing a
37.
podcast right now.
My bad.
Jesus.
I accidentally got into Rant.
All right. So, any last words on the Joker's attire, Tony?
It's fine.
Can you just give me some background music? I want to get into Jade Helm.
I'm just devastated with.
Yeah. Can you give me some background music?
Me, but,
what is this?
It's sad, but I mean it was well done. Like it's not. I mean a lot of people are not.
It was sadly well done.
Yeah. It was really poetic.
Oh dang! This was well done. Oh.
I think it's like a appreciation for something that's done well, but you don't like it.
Exactly.
Called like Death of Batman. Like you didn't know it was happening, or?
No, I mean this isn't like one of those things that they promoted and they're like, oh yeah, like they did recently, like where they killed Deadpool. A lot of characters have actually been dying lately. Like Donatello, actually, of the Ninja Turtles died in issue 44.
Weeks ago.
Who told you?
The radio.
You and your Kid Craddock, right?
No, it was C101.
Kid Craddock.
2 guys in the morning, C101.
So how does other characters they like promote the deaths, but this one they just didn't tell anybody. They just let it out.
Like when you're reading a comic book, Jesse, and you're getting to that last page, and you just do that page turn. I mean, do your eyes automatic? Was it a full page or 2 full pages of his death? Is it kind of like You're just like,
I
what?
don't want to hear this part.
Yeah,
go.
I guess I'll keep it to myself.
I was just wondering, because not so much about the comic book itself. You don't even have to say like what's in it. Or whatever,
Yeah. No,
feeling-
okay, I know what you mean.
the
Yeah,
feelings-
I definitely did that. I kept turning because I was like, that's not it, right? Like it was very cryptic, and it was very like, did this really happen, or did I miss something? Like I went back and I read it, and I was like, yeah, that really happened. So yeah.
That's interesting. So help me understand this. This is part of what series of comic books? This Batman storyline.
The self-titled, just Batman. It's the DC launched the New 52 series, and Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo teamed up, and they started Batman Over. They rebooted from Batman 1. So they've been writing this continuously, and so now we're at issue 40, almost 4 years later, and so now, yeah, the story was written, almost a decade ago. They just took this long to, perfect it, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Comic books. Yeah. Scott Snyder, he's also directing Batman vs. Superman, right?
No,
No?
Zack Snyder.
Zack
Zack
Snyder?
Snyder.
Really?
No.
They're not related?
Nope.
No.
I assume everyone's seen the trailer to the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys think of that?
Yeah, I think it was okay. Batman talks
Do you bleed?
because he smokes a lot. What is those things he puts to his throat?
Stoma.
Like this, look.
You bleed today, or whatever. Tell me.
No, it's tell me, Miguel. Do you bleed?
It's a weird question.
People are making GIFs of that conversation, and somebody made one that said, like, do you bleed? And it's Batman talking, and then Superman next, and he says, no, but your parents do, because his parents are dead, yeah.
That's sad.
I just thought of a funny Texas joke.
What's that?
That one.
Okay, let's
It's
hear it.
like, if Batman was A&M asking Superman, who's UT, saying, do you bleed? And then Superman says, I bleed orange.
I bleed orange.
Like, wah, wah, wah. We got one of those?
I don't know.
College
one of those.
football, folks.
Getting behind on the sound
What
effects,
about the
Tony.
children?
Whatever.
There you go.
Batman is one of the only two people that can ask that question. The other guy is a boyfriend asking his girlfriend if she's late.
Well,
Do you bleed?
Tell me, are you late? You will be.
Better not be.
You're gonna be a father.
I'm late on the electric bill. That's it. All right. Are we all comic booked out? You got anything else for comic books so we can get this out of your system? Because Jesse threw the biggest fit the next night or the next morning. Comic books.
Threw a bomb at me. I'm devastated over here.
He's got more bombs.
Really? Really? There's like, what, thousands of kids dying in the world right now, and the thing that
His
fucking
life.
blows your life is, oh god, Batman dies.
First world problems.
Yeah. First world problems. There we go. Hashtag.
Also, we don't live in Baltimore.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, dude, fucking Baltimore, god.
Did anyone see the Hairspray Good Morning Baltimore scored to the right footage scored to Good Morning Baltimore from Hairspray?
No. Is Hairspray a play?
Yeah, it was a John Waters like movie / musical.
That's what
But
John
it was very-
Travolta, the transy, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, that was like the remake. Divine was originally in that role, but yeah, it was funny and kind of sad at the same time.
It's a little bit of both. That's just how it goes.
When Amanda Bynes wasn't crazy.
Sadly done.
When she was all that?
I used to watch the Amanda Bynes show. That was a pretty good show. There's Dancing Lobsters.
I met her
Right.
in San Antonio once.
Did you?
Was she a hardcore show?
It's like this.
What's
Okay,
that?
so you met Amanda Bynes, yeah. What?
He's on Nickelodeon, and he's Amanda Bynes.
And then he burned
I
down in a...
posted pictures with.
Talking about Drake?
I've posted pictures with me and Amanda Bynes on Instagram before.
You
I'm
were
sorry.
the lobster, weren't you?
Wait, were you the lost cast member of all that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, so you were the lobster. That's
Were
cool.
you-
The right lobster?
Right lobster, left lobster. How old is he, man? We should
Jesse
get...
was also left shark at the Super Bowl.
I'm curious, 'cause I need a baseline for everyone. David, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Okay, so you might. And then what about you, Rod?
30.
30. Okay, so we're all fairly the same age then. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Because sometimes people make references and they're just like, I don't know what he's talking about. It's like when I was TAing and I made a Full House reference and the kids looked at me so confused and they're just like,
Is that a meme?
Did you say how rude? Just to like double it up.
like I forget what it was. It was like, you know, you guys like Danny Tanner on Full House, and they're just like, who? I was like, damn it, fucking.
I picture you asking a question and being like, you got it, dude. Then asking a question and being like, you got it, dude, and they're like,
Yeah, they don't give
sketch
me
trying to be cool.
I told my wife the other day. I was like, I don't think so, Tim. She's like, who's Tim? No, it's a Home Improvement reference.
Richard Karn, Al Borland actually used to frequent San Angelo. His wife is from here.
Yeah, I remember that.
What?
He ate at Mr. T's once. I saw him, and it was weird seeing him without like the work boots, the jeans, and like a plaid shirt, like a flannel shirt. Yeah, like it was.
It's like when you see your teacher at the grocery store.
Yeah, one of those things.
Weird. You shop here too?
It's like when your teacher's bringing your drinks at the bar.
Yeah. Sounds like teachers. You know, I always thought it was an awkward situation. We had this kid that graduated, and then he came back to work as a janitor at the school, and I always thought it was awkward when we run into him and he's like sweeping the hallway floor. And I'm just like, dude, you graduated last year. You're like, now you're here. What the hell? What are we working
from the
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Started from the bottom and then we went further.
We stayed here.
Started from the bottom, then went to the sink.
Started from the bottom and I was like, life's good. Let's just see what happens and coast out.
Started from the bottom, now we're scrubbing toilets.
Yeah, it's exactly his job. And I was,
Yeah.
But you know what stuck out about that guy is he used to wear a leather jacket everywhere. And so he's wearing like khaki pants in a high school. He's wearing this like hardcore leather jacket with the straps and the buttons and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't. What are you trying to prove here? Who you know?
Please tell me he was. Please tell me he had to clean up vomit and he was wearing a leather jacket at the same time, like Fonzie as a janitor.
Cool, like in his Firebird, a lot like Billy Madison. You remember that scene from Billy Madison when he pulls up to school and he's like thinks he's all cool with the '80s music? Yeah, it's exactly like that. Yeah.
Well, I think Pontiacs were on sale in San Angelo because I've never seen so many Pontiacs until I lived in San Angelo.
I used to drive a Pontiac Fire.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I drive it, and then my sister drove it, and then she flipped it over.
She flipped it over. And
I'm guessing a white Grand Am.
No, it was a white Firebird.
Yeah, it was a white Firebird.
Sunfire.
Yeah, it had a parking brake right next to you, so you could pull it in, and then you would park and brake. I guess that's pretty standard in all cars, right?
I think so. I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine, and us kind of both deciding that a 1994 white Pontiac Grand Am is like the official vehicle of Mexicans. Like it's got rims on it and like extra spoilers, like your last name on the back. Like you adorn it however you want, but you get one stock like that whenever you become of age to drive, and then you just go ahead and trick it out.
I thought it was an El Camino.
I never had any desire to drive a Pontiac.
We had a station wagon.
Oh yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah.
No one desires to drive a Pontiac. It's just like it's what you're given.
Yeah.
Rod, you're from Mexico, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
How did that?
Oh, my first car was a Ford Maverick. That was my first car. So.
Maverick.
77. Yeah.
You don't give a shit. They call me Maverick.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be your goose.
Yeah, and we did have a station wagon for the longest time, like, and that's definitely a Mexican car right there because you could pack the whole.
Let's drive your station wagon. We're station wagon buddies now.
Yeah. There you go.
Was it a Taurus as well?
I had a Ford Taurus. It was black and white. It looked like Shamu. It had a nice luggage rack. And in the back, you would lift up the back gate, and a picnic table would come out, and so we could have a picnic literally anywhere.
Oh damn.
If you could park there, you could picnic there. Boom.
Why can't they make cars like that now?
I know. Could just be more efficient.
Are you saying picnic?
Yeah, picnic.
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 It's like when you get outside.
Am I saying it wrong? Pick.
Well, you said Shamu wrong.
Shamu. It's like shampoo. Shamu.
You said Shamu earlier.
Whatever. All right. Let's jump into next.
Shamuna.
Conspiracy theory music.
Shamu.
Give me some conspiracy theory music.
Oh yeah.
Hold the iPad closer to the microphone because that's how we're playing our music.
Yeah, we were high tech and now we're ghetto. Now we're
There we
driving
go.
our Pontiacs and lifting our iPads to the mic.
Hey,
This
I
is
don't.
Pontiac of podcasts.
Wood paneling on the side. Is that the kind of station wagon you had?
No. It was like a ugly blue Chevy something or other. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I know which kind. Nice.
Lumina?
That's not bad, bro. It's a good one. It's not bad at all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Homeboy stepped it up with the conspiracy theory music.
Or alien invasion.
So now we move into Jade Helm 15, and we get to conspire about what's going on there. The article I pulled up is that Texas surface-to-air missiles prompt renewed military training concerns. I've asked everyone to do some Jade Helm research, and Tony said he didn't do anything. The only thing Oscar could tell me was, does that have something to do with Walmart?
Somewhere in Midland, right?
Something like that.
Midland
Yeah.
Walmart?
Well, it's station. Midland seems to be like the hubbub of everything, and Midland's only like an hour away from you, Jeremy, or an hour and 15, right? Something like that, hour and a half. You and Jesse. Have y'all seen any military operations going on there? Anything on the highway, Jesse?
I haven't, but my wife commented.
Oh, what did she say?
She said I guess she heard or saw a lot of the helicopters.
Black
we
Hawks?
we live very close to the airport, but pretty quite a ways from the Air Force base. But so I guess I'm just used to it because the planes fly at a very low descent, like over our house, because they're getting close to the landing strip. So I guess I'm just got used to it. But she's apparently noticed there's a higher volume of aircraft in the area.
Miguel has lost sound. I heard a little disconnect sound, but Jade.
I'm back on.
Okay.
Helm
Whatever.
15.
Yeah. Why do I have backup hosts? Useless. Okay. So from what I gather
Jaden
is that
Smith
we got no.
is,
You know what's funny is that when there's a few times I was trying to Google Jade Helm and I kept typing in Ed Helm and it was like no, not the Office or Hangover. It's like I'm trying to learn about conspiracy theories here. But so this is somehow linked to how many WalMarts have closed?
5.
How many?
5.
Yeah, there's like the 5 WalMarts and
There's one in California, one in
Utah,
Texas,
one in
Oklahoma,
Louisiana.
one in Florida.
yeah, in Florida.
Yeah, the one in California is actually down the street from where I'm at right now, so it's kind of freaky, like driving by there, and the way that they played it off was first they said the whole like plumbing thing. They were like, oh yeah, plumbing issues or whatever, and I think that's what they said at all the other 4 stores. But then I was like, no, that's stupid. Like that makes no sense. So then later on, people were saying that it was because like the workers were trying to unionize, and so Walmart kind of tried to get rid of them.
Back, right?
Yeah, but then last night I was doing research for today, and then it turned out that no, they were linking it to this whole Jade Helm thing, that they're trying to use them as processing centers or something like that.
Yeah, so the ones they have in Midland, there's military convoys there and everything going on. Like military personnel are actually parking there and stuff like that. Is that the same as over there in California?
No, actually, no. I mean, it's been fairly quiet. I mean, we drove by there today, and we drove by there over the weekend just because, I forget, it's at a shopping center, so there's other stuff there. And, no, like, it was just really weird because, like, all the windows and stuff are, like, tarped up, so you can't see into the store. And, but the pharmacy was still open, which is kind of weird, so people could still go in through the fire door to, I guess, get their prescription or something.
Yeah, that is interesting. So Midland is supposed to be like like I said, the central hub for all of that for whatever reason. I don't know what they're trying to do there. And everybody's been submitting pictures because I have a lot of friends that are in the oil field and stuff like that around there, Odessa and Midland, submitting pictures of you got the Black Hawks formations, and then I put a picture on Instagram, and you have like the trains with all these tanks coming in, and it's really causing concern for a lot of people thinking that this might move into like martial law, and they're just getting their pawns in position before acting that out.
What reason do they have to do that, though?
Exactly,
bro. They just want to take over the world, man.
I mean,
No, I did see that whole martial law thing, but then I also saw another scenario where it's kind of like a military exercise where they're gonna practice for like taking over, like starting World War III or something in the Middle East. So like, I saw a picture where like they kind of shifted the United States map a little bit, and it kind of matches like the Middle East, I guess. And so they were saying like California would be Israel, and like Texas is Iran or something like that. And so I guess they're gonna practice this for like 6 months or something, and then they're gonna go out there and I don't know, take care of business or something. I don't know. But then the whole martial law thing was also said, so yeah, I don't know.
I think the terrain would be a lot different because they're practicing in Florida. And
Yeah, but the temperature definitely match up to that if they're doing more of these, I guess, states near or closer to those temperatures, those temperate zones.
Yeah, because it's freaking hot today, man. It's hot over here today.
How hot is it over there? California ain't got no water, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. It was like 90 degrees today, man. Yeah.
It was like 82 over here, bro.
No, it was like really nice today.
It was like 70 and breezy over here.
Yeah, the humidity wasn't even bad.
No, it's actually really cold today.
It's it was actually.
I was under the impression that the WalMarts were being used for mocks, stages, or staging of hostage scenarios.
Oh damn.
So they were supposed to be doing like special ops, like hostage scenarios. So that's what was indicated whenever they briefed over the Jade Helm like exercises. One of them included a hostage situation. So everybody's under the assumption that they would need a very large building for that. So that's why they haven't confirmed it, but I would assume naturally that's why the WalMarts are being used.
Overall, maybe it is just simple, just military training exercises that are going to be taking place for the next 3 months, and then WalMarts will be open up, ready to go when Christmas hits, and everybody can get all their holiday crap ready to go. But what if we do enter a state of like martial law? I was trying to think of the movie with Bruce Willis and who's the other guy? Denzel Washington. Bruce Willis acts as the commander, and they initiate martial law. What movie is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Die Hard?
I don't think it's Die Hard. That's stupid. Denzel Washington in Die Hard?
I just heard Bruce Willis. Did you not even say that?
I just found out Bruce Willis. Oh yeah, when we were talking about the other episode, I'm still putting together Bruce Willis is the voice of that baby. Yeah.
Oh, the Siege, right? You know what that is?
Which one?
The Siege?
The Siege. Yeah, there we go. I was trying to think on the way to work. I was like, man, what the hell's that movie called?
I just googled it, so there you go.
Well, I'm not to put in, but I'm a pretty big conspiracy theorist. But and if you take the military and the wartime exercises, literally the last time we had those exercises was, or the most like evident ones was during 9/11, the war game, the Air Force exercises that were taking place that prevented the pilots from intersecting the planes from colliding, and then the military exercise they had at the World Trade Center weeks leading up to, which was supposedly used as a cover up to plant the devices. So, I mean, it's still something to be worried about.
Yeah.
I'm big into conspiracies too, but my thing with that is, I don't know, like the bigger the conspiracy is, I feel like the more difficult it is to kind of keep everything, quiet and stuff. Because you gotta start,
Occam's razor is a theory applied to conspiracy theories when you come to like that, like a simplistic approach. But yeah, go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like the more people that are involved in it, like the harder it is to keep things quiet. And one person's gonna say something, and then it's like, oh well, there you go. So that's I always kind of come back to that, but it definitely is interesting to kind of just read up on all that stuff. And yeah, I'm with you.
What sucks is that Walmart only gave their employees 5 days?
No, that day.
Yeah, I heard it was 5 hours.
5 hours.
Okay, shit. That's even closer. 5 days is bad. 5 hours is worse. It's just like, hey, you're not gonna have a job in 5 hours. Sorry.
Man, I'm sure glad I'm up here in Canada.
Shit.
And the one here. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The thing with the one here nearby is that it's in a pretty small city. It's in Pico Rivera. It's like a really small suburb of LA, and it's like the number 6 highest sales tax grocer in the city. So yeah, that's definitely going to impact the economy. And a lot of the employees there, I think it was like about 500, over 500. They were all pretty much residents of that city, and so now there's like 500 unemployed people in Pico Rivera, and now the city's missing on all that sales tax and stuff, and so yeah, it's messed up all around. Yeah.
Have you seen? No, it's mostly because I don't live around Midland. And I don't see that directly. But you say you live down the street from one of those WalMarts that have closed down. Have you seen the impact that's starting to have?
Honestly, I haven't. Like, I never went into that Walmart just because it's crazy. Like you see all those like people of Walmart websites. That's kind of how that works. But
majority of the photos are taken.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, no, I mean, other than just driving by the parking lot and just seeing it just completely empty, like, no, I mean, I haven't really. But it's only been, I think, like 3 weeks or something, so.
Yeah. And the other one, what was it? I think it's in Midland that they have those the missiles actually out. I don't know if you saw that on Facebook. People were reposting that for a little bit. And there's these missiles just outside, and they're just pointed up in whatever direction. But yeah, it's a concern. I don't know. If martial law is instilled, what would be the purpose of martial law if we go into something? Let's just say everything is true. Let's just say the Obama administration is wanting to come in here and control the population. What do you think the purpose of that would be? Why would they want? Like, is this a depopulation operation? Are they just trying to tag us so they can keep track of us?
See the Antichrist.
Maybe to seize your guns.
I mean, yeah, is he here to? I mean, but even at that, like, okay, so I don't have any guns, so okay, cool, take whoever's guns. I don't care. But then what does that become? It's just like,
yeah. Here's the thing I know about the states: if you impose martial law on anywhere and you try to do something, there's enough guns spread around with all your citizens that fighting back, it's going to be a tough fight because almost your whole population is very passionate about firearms and about their rights.
I disagree because obviously he has the power of Satan behind him, so demons are going to beat guns. So come on, guys, jeez.
Well, you know, and that's the majority of the people that are saying that are my friends from Midland are basically saying that he's a one. Not this is the plans. I don't know if you remember that video that came out. It's the Obama's the Antichrist videos, and now they're saying that this is the follow-up to that. So it's like, it's coming true. What the video was saying, guys.
Hey,
get your
Kirk
AK.
Cameron was right, dude. Left behind, okay? You better get ready, otherwise you're gonna be left behind. Get it?
Where's Kirk Cameron when we need him? Get over here, Kirk.
Hey, invite him on the next podcast. He'll probably show up.
Jeez, him and Nicolas Cage, make them both come.
I don't know. I'm curious what Jesse has to say about the whole martial law thing, because he said he's big into conspiracy. So I don't know. I want to give him a chance to say something, I guess.
This one, I'm pretty sure it's just, as they said, a military exercise. I mean, I agree with what I don't know who was speaking, but you know, something with this type of scale, this large and this public, it's more than likely what it seems, which is just a training exercise. The ones that, you know, usually they call something a training exercise when it really wasn't, after it comes out in public, you know, or something goes wrong, or something like that. That's when they usually cover it up with calling it a training exercise or something. So I'm almost positive something of this magnitude is just a training exercise. I'm not really that worried about it.
Yeah, it looks sketchy when they do that. Those releases from Walmart saying that it's, you know, plumbing issues and.
Yeah, that makes no sense, because it's like, how do 5 Walmart supercenters in like 5 totally different states all of a sudden come down with plumbing issues, and the stores are going to be closed for like 6 months? That is a little.
It's a new world order. God, get it right, folks.
From what I know, there's missions going on in each of those, wherever those Walmarts have been closed. There's been missions assigned to the military for those selective sites. So, you know, been told that there's definitely more to it than what we know. What we know about it, we don't. And
There's supposed to be underground tunnels as well.
There is underground tunnels. Crazy. Anyways, we'll get into. You can't be jumping conspiracy theories, bro. Okay, we're one track right here. Okay, let me doing that right now.
Look at this.
According to 2 Timothy 3:13, deceiving and being deceived. That's Bob Welch holds a sign at a public hearing about the Jade Helm 15. So it sparked enough interest to get Governor Abbott to start tracking, having the Texas State Guard monitor the military operations here. So
Nice.
I think we got them on.
I voted for him.
Yeah, that's what I voted for. That guy. I was like, thank you, Governor Abbott. Use that Texas State Guard for that.
Yeah, a local newspaper printed an article recently, kind of like assuring everybody that, you know, calm down, it's not that big of a deal, it's just an exercise. So.
Collaborationist, you need to go firebomb that building, dude. Do it.
Man, you're just giving into that. Don't be reading it, man. They track your clicks.
Don't be reading that crap, all right? What are you,
The fact
communist?
the fact that we said Jade Helm 15 on this podcast, the NSA has now tapped us, and we're all on a no-fly list. So.
Perfect.
I'm surprised our connection hasn't been lost, and you know, we're not live anymore.
Jade
Supposed to
Hill,
do with all those
Jade-
freaking flyer
Jade-
miles that I end up.
Perhaps somebody in this podcast is a mole. And
Oh.
think about that.
That's.
I'm
I
gonna
think
get in my
it's Dave.
car.
Canadian. I think it's Dave.
I'm gonna get in my car later to drive and for Uber, and it's just gonna blow up.
It would be the Canadian.
More
Where's my
like
ex-
Uber explosion.
Damn it, Tony.
It's your mouth.
Anyway,
Uber explosion.
You keep saying Uber, but what is Uber?
in Canada, have the Targets been closing? Walmart's closing too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Target's gone. Like it came, it's went. It's no longer existent.
Target is like the best thing ever. How do you guys close them down?
Because we have our own Target here called Canadian Tire, and it's been going for a long time, and it outperformed it.
Tiger?
Okay, well, besides Canadian Tiger, are the
Tire.
Targets
Tire.
are they linked to the Jade Hill 15, or is this just because they went out of business?
Dude, I miss Tim Hortons. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Tim Hortons is the shit.
Yeah, it is.
Legit.
Wait, what's a
I
Tim
think
Hortons?
that's when Canadians would start worrying, is if a bunch of Tim Hortons randomly started closing down.
Tim Hortons is the Canadian NSA, and they are wonderful.
Tim Horton Targets. It's a special brand, I guess.
It's a coffee shop that serves little pastries, donuts, and extremely awesome coffee.
I really like the coffee here.
I want some friggin' Tim Hortons, man. I'm gonna go up there just for Tim Hortons.
I keep telling you, and Denise, you should visit.
I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna go.
Not
Wait,
anymore. You
who
can't
is-
fly
who is
anywhere.
Really, a coffee place?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it
It's
was a
like the
gym.
Canadian Dunkin' Donuts.
yeah, it's
Oh.
a Canadian Dunkin' Donuts. That's all it is.
No, Tim Horton is the Beachbody guy, though. The P90X guy.
Yeah, he's a P90X guy.
That's Tony Horton.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't the only one confused there.
you jackass.
What? Okay, yeah. It's such a huge mistake. I'm sorry.
Tony Horton, here's the-
No,
I'm
not
so-
you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Oscar.
Whatever.
You guys have any Canadian questions?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for Canadians. Do you guys have any conspiracy theories up there?
Oh man,
Oh, what?
I got a
nothing ever
Canadian
happens up
question.
here.
Where's-
It's too late for them. The Queen.
What's it all about, eh? That's my Canadian question.
What's the boot?
Where's Fargo at? Is that Alaska?
That's
That's
North
North
Dakota.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's America.
Wait, is North Dakota Canada, basically? Right?
No.
No?
I'm pretty sure that's still a state.
North Dakota is where we're going to be working next, so you better get ready.
North Dakota, I mean, what's in North Dakota? Who's going to North Dakota?
Oil.
My friend goes to law school in North Dakota.
Which one's better, North Dakota or South Dakota?
Dude, I'm sorry if you go into UND.
South Dakota, she shaved.
Nice. I guess South Dakota it is.
Yeah.
Still North Dakota.
For Mount Rushmore is.
Now, I was
One of the
listening to,
most common stripper names, I think.
what was this podcast? It was called Snap Judgment. Yeah. It's put out by NPR. It's a really cool, those of y'all that, I think, Rod, you were talking
What's
about
it called?
this one's called Snap Judgment.
Why don't they have one called Snapchat Judgment?
I was about to say that, Randall. Thank you.
Damn it! I
Yeah.
beat you to it. Haha.
You guys with the zingers.
I
Can I
like
get-
paying Canadians for services because the conversion rate means I save money.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
like,
because of the
like
dollar.
for prostitution?
No, I like PayPal and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that's not as exciting.
Well, I thought things were more expensive in Canada.
Yeah, liquor is really expensive. Smoking
There's
is
a-
expensive.
What's the Pixar film where he looks at the back of the container and you see the price, and like in America the USA price is $10 and Canadian price is like $5,000 or something. The Pixar thing. I gotta Google. I don't know what it is. I remember seeing that. It's like 10 things, BuzzFeed list. 10 things you didn't know about Pixar films. I'm like, oh, I need to click on this. This is really important right now. I need to know these facts about life. All right. We got anything else about Jade Hill? I mean, overall, I think we'll see how it plays out. I think we should definitely revisit it. But I think right now it's interesting to keep track of that. Like Walmart's. Man, that sound is distracting.
It's the military.
It's the coming, the second coming. Here we go. The rapture.
There we go.
Coming?
The coming.
Coming.
Rob, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
I guess just the moon landing, just because it's so stupid.
landing. Now, have you seen the film that links, what is it, The Shining to the moon landing, and all the clues in there that Stanley Kubrick is trying to tell us that the moon was
That's totally the one that staged it, right? That's what people say.
He
Yeah,
directed.
Stanley Kubrick.
That directed the moon landing videos and all that stuff.
Yeah, and so that's what he's indicating with, is it Room 311? Something like that, right?
247.
Yeah, Room 247. But the kid's sweater has the spaceship with Apollo on it, and he's going into the room, and that indicates that it was staged in Room 247, which is a studio or something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah.
You guys pay attention to this stuff? I thought that was your favorite conspiracy theory. You don't know nothing.
Hey, have you guys heard about the conspiracy theory where Han shoots first in the Star Wars movie? That's crazy, right?
That is crazy. That's insane.
Yeah.
Wait, Han?
Bunch of Carillion truthers.
Yeah, no, it's a bunch of crap. It's obvious that Greedo shoots first. You just go watch it, and boom.
He was.
Yeah.
When I was in undergrad, I worked at a pharmacy as a pharmacy tech, and I remember bringing up that my mom thought the moon landing was fake, and the pharmacist got just ridiculously mad at me for bringing that up. He was a veteran, and he had been in the military. That's the most I know, but he had a military background, and he was like super offended that I said that. I was like, oh, my bad. I don't know.
That he was offended that you said Greedo shot first?
No.
Tony's offended you said that.
He was offended that I said that the moon landing might be fake.
Oh, gotcha.
You get the hell out. I wonder if he was like, people were like trained like that. Anytime you hear that the moon landing was fake, you get super mad.
You flip over that table.
You just
Now.
walk out.
I've noticed pharmacists are easily get aggravated.
Look at their job. So fucking boring. Jeez.
No, I mean, look, you have a job where all you do is you basically give the best kind of candy to everyone but yourself.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be mad?
I never thought of it like that.
You know, being a pharmacist in itself is difficult, but it's like if you've actually worked in a pharmacy, you see like they scan the bottle and then the image pops up on the computer, and it's like you just got to match the colors and the shape of the pill to the colors and the shape on the monitor, and you're like, oh yeah, you got the right one. Here you go. Take it after breakfast. If you get
So
the
like
right,
a 4-year-old could do that job.
it's just like color match, shape match. It's like, well, I'm colorblind.
But you have to go to school for it.
Yeah. What if they could discriminate against colorblind pharmacists? And you're like, you can't work here. You're colorblind.
Why can't they just do shades of gray?
Maybe. So, Rod, do you think the moon landing was faked?
Nah, I don't think so. Cause I mean, I don't know. It just.
What if it was faked initially and then they actually went up to the moon later? You know what I mean? It was just like a ploy at first to, beat the Russians or the Soviet Union.
Well, yes, like if you think about it, it does make a lot of sense because there was that whole space race thing, and they pretty much drove the Soviet Union to bankruptcy with all that stuff. So it would make a lot of sense to kind of, just fake them out and be like, yeah, dudes, we're totally going to the moon right now, so you guys better get on it. And the Soviets were like, oh shit, we got to get our shit together. And they go bankrupt, and then meanwhile the U.S. is like, oh, thanks, Stanley Kubrick, you guys totally made that film totally awesome, thanks. And yeah, so and in that sense, it does make a lot of sense. But I don't know. I mean, and honestly, like a lot of the stuff you hear about, like space and all that, I don't know. I'm gonna get a little weird right now, but people are saying
This
that
is
like.
part of the podcast where everybody gets weird, so it's cool.
Yeah, right. Let's get weird. Everybody's always giving religion a hard time, saying that it's so unbelievable and all that, and I agree with a lot of that because it is. But if you take like just an astrology or astronomy class or whatever, some of the stuff that they say in there is like, what? Like this? How do you even know this stuff? Like this makes absolutely no sense. Like how do you? Know? You know what I mean? It's like nobody's ever been there, so how do you know that this is true?
Yeah, like fucking math, right? Who can believe that shit?
Exactly.
Oh, it's stupid.
Predictive abilities? Come on.
I was having this discussion with my wife. Is like, what if everything in the world right now, like the government itself, is the Antichrist? Because we're talking about songs and how if you put, you praise God and stuff like that, your songs are basically marginalized to Sunday mornings, and you have these other songs that are talking about like ass shaking and whatever.
Pussy, money, weed.
Yeah, basically
You can
that.
totally twerk for Jesus. No. You can totally twerk
Prime
for
time.
Jesus.
all that. Pussy Money Weed is primetime play on the radio, and then you got like just a small little sliver of the week that gets dedicated to Jesus music. It's like,
Sunday morning.
you know, if that society in itself has the characteristics of Antichrist. That makes sense because even with the government and the laws that they pass, because they prevent you from drugs such as like MDMA and marijuana that may unlock these like spiritual, I don't know, portals within your mind that allow you to communicate with the Creator. And by making them illegal, they prevent that, and that way they're acting. So, you know, for anyone that becomes atheist or is atheist or agnostic, you know, it's actually, you're falling into the plan that you should be. You know, and you definitely see that more, I always say this word wrong, prevalent or prevalent. It's one of those.
Prevalent.
Prevalent.
No, I do. And so, anyways.
We did it!
Son of a bitch, man.
That was a good one.
And, you know, what if society, you know, just the government acts on these is the Antichrist because of the laws it makes that prevents you from talking to God at a more, I guess, intimate level. I don't know.
How is it preventing you from doing that?
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I can't go do MDMA or marijuana right now. I mean, I don't know.
Good, plenty of people do it. Go ahead, man. Try it out.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Why can't you?
Because I don't want to get drugged, lose my job, and kid on the way, and then my wife.
You hate your job. I mean, you work at the poop plant, so I mean, you hate it. So just go for it. You might find you're the next prophet.
Okay, I'm not doing this episode with you, Randall. Okay, we've had enough. He always says I work at the poop plant, and
you do.
Ain't nobody got time for that!
So it's reclamation, right? It's not poop.
I do nothing with wastewater or poop. It's neither one.
You have
checking.
Again.
Hey, you know what? Let's try to end our show on a good note. Why don't we? Should we try to get in a game in?
Sure. Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah, we're gonna.
You want to play this?
By the way, Oscar and Tony, very clutch. Much appreciated, guys.
What?
What was that?
We're gonna try to get we play a game called is it porn or is it a porn or is it bad acting? And the rules are pretty simple. It's either a scene from a porno or it's a scene from bad acting.
Or it's a scene from Wheel of Fortune, apparently.
No, that's him in his sound effect. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this background music off. And these guys can't play here because they're looking at my YouTube clips right now. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Let me just.
Okay, so what do we? Any guesses so far?
I'm going with bad acting.
All right, we got bad acting lined up. How about you, Jimmy?
Bad acting.
Porn.
All right, I'm writing this down.
Why do you think that?
So far, the winners are because we got Jeremy's at negative 18 points. How he ended up at that, and then Randall surprisingly at 2 points, with Jesse at 36 points. I don't know how these scores are lined up because Tony has 5 stars. I don't know what that means on my board here.
How many golden stars do you have? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how many points are equivalent to 1 star.
I think you need to post a photo of these strange metrics that you're using to score us in this game.
And Randall, I'm giving you a square.
Awesome.
All right. So any guesses? Wait, Randall, what was your guess?
What are we doing again?
Oh my God. Porn or bad acting? Get your guess in.
Iceland.
Iceland?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
She agreed.
Wait. Is that the same clip? Is that the same clip?
Yeah, it's the same clip. I'm just playing it more.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's getting hard.
Hospital in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna stick with bad acting. Stick with bad acting.
Bad acting for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah.
I will have no more bad acting.
Yeah, so that one was bad acting. That wasn't too bad. Who said porn? I think Jeremy said porn, right? Is that you, Jeremy?
Of course it was bad acting. You said it was on YouTube. They don't allow porn on YouTube.
Oh, they have porn on here.
Oh, see, so it's rigged.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think we need to talk about the conspiracy of the false dichotomy of this game.
There you go. There you go. Here's your next scene. Can you hear that?
Check under the briefcase, baby.
Oh, there it is. Wait, what thing?
Want some breakfast?
Well, thanks, but no thanks, sweetie. I'm running late as it is.
Alright, suit yourself.
That's bad acting.
Going anyway.
I'm cutting coupons.
All right.
That's porn. I heard Tony giggling in the background. It's porn.
All right, we got Randall with porn. I think he said bad acting.
I'm going porn.
Oh, okay. We got 2 for porn. We got 1 for
I'll go bad acting.
Wait, what about Jesse? Jesse hasn't been.
I mean, come on, who talks like this in real life?
Jesse, what do you got?
Horrible actors.
I'm gonna say porn.
Yeah. That reminds me. The next time you cut the eye holes, can you make them not quite so...
Tony, what is this? What do I have playing right now?
Sorry, baby. It won't happen again.
Well, it looks like a Ku Klux Klan member.
All right.
Getting ready for his day.
That's porn.
And
Gotta run.
Oh, Billy Ray?
Yes, sir.
His name's Billy Ray.
Church porno with the Wilsons.
It's a very interesting porn opening, though.
Gotta. Monster truck rally's on tonight.
She promised.
Monster truck rally.
Is she a nurse?
I think, no, she's cutting coupons, from my
I ain't
understanding.
springing for no
Why,
scene this time. Hear me, pumpkin.
She looks like one of those naughty nurses, though.
But you know what's funny is right here,
Pushing
the guy is, the male voice is dressed up in a Ku Klux Klan outfit. He just left the house, and now he's carrying a briefcase, and he's just walking down his driveway to his car in a Ku Klux Klan outfit. So, just like, that's normal. He's just waving to the other guy, and now the other guy's going to go out and bang his wife. All right, here's your last one. You ready?
That's fine, Jason. How can I help you today?
I'm really upset with my grade.
Well, grades do reflect your effort. And it is what it is. It's not negotiable.
All right, what we got so far?
I'm going with gay porn.
Yeah, I was gonna say gay porn.
Yeah, gay porn, because Tony giggled again.
He's not giggling.
I'm going to double down and say gate porn.
All right, Tony, you want to describe the scene that you see?
But I pass all my tests.
Teacher and a student.
All right.
I should have a seat.
Nothing strange.
Does it look like?
And you don't participate.
I mean, does it
Just
appear
this-
a porn to
The
you?
last couple of times.
Does the student have a propeller beanie hat on?
No, he actually has really nice hair. I wish I could get my hair.
Can you describe the website link that it's at? Because that'll pretty much
Is
give
he
it away.
tattooed in any way?
Nope, he doesn't have any tattoos.
Does he look like he flunked the 4th grade a million times?
Nope. Chalkboard in the back says E equals MC squared, and it has a cartoon character, John with the peace sign up.
You don't understand.
Definitely gay porn.
Porn for sure.
Not a good
It just seems like this kid's going through a hard time, and he just needs some help, like after school help.
I bet he is.
He's about to go through some harder times.
Yeah.
I don't know. His name's Timmy, right? I like that guy, man. How do I dress? Maybe I need to start
He
dressing
kind of
like
looks
that.
like
I
a
need to go to work like that.
young White Castle Joe.
Yeah, but what kind of shirt do you think that is? Is that Van Hensen? Van Heusen? What is that?
Van Helsing?
Van Heusen? What is it?
Hanson?
I need to get. I like the stripes he has. This guy's just having a lot of difficulty in physics. Is this physics? What class is this?
It's hard to concentrate because he has a crush on the teacher.
Polio?
He's got polio.
Isn't that polio? I like it.
Well,
He's got
if it is
spacers
polio, I could
in his ears.
excuse you.
It's not polio.
That's an STD.
I have a very busy schedule. I don't have time to play these guessing
Aw.
games tonight. Mr. Cox.
His name is Mr. Cox.
Oh.
Well, the teacher's name is Mr. Cox, so, you know.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Well, I guess we should be thankful that the polio cleared up.
Yeah, thank the Lord.
Now I just have this rigor mortis.
I'm just sitting here watching a gay porn. Okay, I gotta click out of this.
Good giveaway.
No,
You must fasten your seatbelt, sir.
okay, guess on this one.
Could I have a blanket with a pillow, please?
Sure.
I don't know, that's not a good one.
There you go.
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing for departure. Do please make sure that all
Look
your
at that
carry-on
shirt.
luggage is safely stored in the opening compartments.
You
Make
and
sure your
shirts, man.
seatbelts are fastened.
Why are you all about fashion all of a sudden?
Once we reach our cruising
I don't know, my boss is telling me I need to start dressing better.
beverages, and then a little later on our
He
dinner.
does.
Shortly after that, we'll
I
be
wear the
showing
same shirt like 3 days out of the week.
Is your boss Mr. Cox?
We're here to make your trip as comfortable as possible.
Let's see.
Thank you and have a safe
Straight up, what movie do you think we're playing right now?
Well, it's not
just
Snakes on a
died.
Plane.
Snakes on him.
Snakes on a Plane. That's a clue. There we go. Famous actor.
How long is the flight?
We land in Valverde in exactly 11 hours.
Thank you.
Famous
Do me a favor.
politician.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
I thought this would be a good contestant for this. This is this is Commando. Have y'all seen this movie, Commando?
A long time ago.
No, I
It's been a
haven't.
while.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he killed the guy that was in the seat next to him. And then when the stewardess comes by, he's just like, "My friend here is dead tired." Boom.
Miguel, who's
Fun fact about Die Hard, actually, Bruce Willis connection. Die Hard was originally supposed to be the sequel to Commando.
The more we know.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Awesome, guys.
The more you know, shooting star.
Hey, guys. Well, that was a good little segment of is it bad acting or porn? You know, hope you guys enjoyed it.
That was cool.
Man, we've been talking for like an hour and 45. Did we start the show before that?
No.
we were talking? But yeah.
You were drunk.
Okay, sorry, I've been drinking. But anyways, I had fun. We talked about the Joker and how he looks like a cholo and the conspiracy theories, and we're all going to be put in cages. I hope I'm put in the same concentration camp as you guys, so we could do podcasts from within the fence line.
Hey, if you guys make it out, you're welcome to stay with me in Canada.
Go visit Canada and eat at Tim Hortons, which is not a gym. We're finding that it's not a gym.
Definitely got to have some poutine while I'm there.
Oh, you definitely got to try poutine.
At those Tim Hortons?
I can do sit-ups there. Why are you giving me shit about sit-ups, man? That's a promo video, yo.
Sit-ups.
Got that beautiful beach body.
Empty Rant is trying to reach out to different audiences, and so, yeah, we talk about fitness every once in a while. Big deal. Oh, God.
It just matters what works for you, Miguel, your body and the nutrition you take, and you know.
Miguel, all I have to say is every inch of you is beautiful from the bottom to the top.
Hey, Miguel, was that like when you did those 2 sit-ups or whatever in that promo video, were those like the first 2 sit-ups you've done in about 5 years? Maybe longer?
Yeah, take the audio out because I'm breathing very heavily. It's just like,
Jesus.
Why are you revving the engine on that car?
That's just how I breathe now. Hey, we didn't have a visit from Batman. Somebody was supposed to visit us as Batman, but he talked it up. I guess not. Oh, hang on. It looks like somebody's here.
So, am I a little late?
Oh, look, it's Batman. How's it going, Batman? Are you drunk?
Batman, Thursday's kind of my night off, so I'm sorry, I'm late because I'm drunk.
Whenever you have a night off, do you call him Tony?
My parents.
Is Tony the guy at your backup?
Tony's my designated driver, so
Yeah.
he's plan B or A or whatever. I'm just like, hey Tony, you're not doing nothing. Come pick me up. I'm drunk.
Is Tony ever doing anything though? I mean, seriously.
Driving me
He's
around.
your designated driver every night. Hey, well, Batman, we appreciate you stopping by. We definitely should have you here next week whenever you're not so drunk. So, that cool?
Yeah, is it open bar?
Sure. You sound less and less like Batman. You just sound like a biker.
Where are they?
All right. Well, thanks. We appreciate it. All right, guys. Hey, David and Rod, I appreciate you showing up and getting on the pod. It was fun. Nice little discussion. Definitely willing to have y'all on more. I'll include y'all on our email list. If y'all are ever free on a Thursday, feel free to just jump in. Thursday night, it's like our hodgepodge of whatever's on people's minds at that moment. It's just kind of all over the place.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having Dave too.
Yes, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, guys, appreciate it. Do you guys, you want to plug in your websites or one more time?
Sure, Rod, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just thelisteningpartypodcast.com. You find everything there.
And with me, it's podcast.borders.com. Same thing.
What is y'all's Twitter handles?
Dave, go ahead.
I'm at David Meyer 7, and Rod, you were at?
At Pothead Rod. P-O-D, not P-O-T. Yeah.
Pod Rod.
Pod Rod.
Pothead Rod?
Pothead Rod, yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Randall, what last thoughts do you want to leave us with? Nice. Okay. All right.
Tony, I'll miss you.
Hey, Jesse, where is episode 8, bro? When can we expect it, bro?
It's on my computer.
Okay. You just recently purchased a computer with Windows 8.1.
Stupidest thing ever.
So, okay.
It's
Well,
really
thank you.
unuser friendly.
Thank you, Jesse. Jesse's an Apple guy. When's the last time you owned a what is it? A PHC, personal home computer? Is that how you say it?
Just a PC.
No, because PC is like anywhere, but when you have it at your home, it's a PHC.
That sounds wrong.
Too much like THC.
What are you talking about?
PHC, your personal home computer.
PAC?
PHC.
Dude, I think you've been smoking some THC, because it sounds like you're talking out your ass.
Whatever, guys. It's PHC, personal home computer. Congratulations on your PHC, Jesse. Jeremy, what are you gonna leave us with, bro? Last comment, last words of the podcast. Here we go. What are you gonna do?
Hey, people on the internet, the Joker picture's not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Okay.
Where's my music? This is Tony's last week on the music, by the way. This is ridiculous. Tony!
I'm also going to miss you, Tony.
Tony!
Exiting the podcast. He's so nervous, right? He's just fumbling the iPad.
Don't drop the iPad.
I had a song perfect, but you gotta ask everybody to put in their last word.
Yeah! I'm sorry I give everybody a chance to talk. Tony, what do you want to leave us with, since you're making up your own song?
Good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. EmptyRant.com.
Tony, bring me a hooker from Bulgaria.
Just mail it to him.
It's always there. The evil face that twists my mind and brings me to despair.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, man. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us. I know it's always like the first time everyone kind of gets to know each other, but I really enjoyed y'all too, and y'all should definitely come back and talk more conspiracy theories. And,
No problem, man.
Yeah, I'd love to come back.
And maybe whatever.
I'm not so sure about coming back, but you know, whatever.
Canada?
Have what?
No.
Is Canada like South Park?
Jeez. You don't have to
Like
answer.
South Park? I don't have a flapping head. I do say a boot occasionally, though.
Again, another South Park reference I do not get, but one day.
One day, Miguel. We will
You
train
should.
you.
I don't get it.
Funny show.
And you know what? We're not recording anymore, but to the viewers, we still have one viewer online. Thank you for watching. I didn't even thank our viewer, man.
Hey, thanks, Anthony.
Oh,
It's
that's my one.
Anthony or
I don't know who it is. I'm sorry.